I'm Lorna Maseko. Many of you won't know that I'm actually an event planner in real life. I'm always on the lookout for foodie inspirations to use in my new role as SABC3's hostess. Do you ever do anything, Tabo?
How?
Besides having a task?
Doesn't this remind you of your belly days?
Too large and in charge for Swan Lake. Come here, let me show you something.
Wow.
So I've just gotten this.
Ish, it's just this thing came out the chair.
It's actually a sign. You're breaking chairs, you're going to be breaking like floors. Aren't you following that diet?
Oh, it's the universe giving me a portable mirror.
I think so. I doubt. Anyway, listen, who is this guy? I mean, he's got like 100 and something thousand views on YouTube.
Wait, are you
and he
living in a
wants a
cave,
party.
Lawrence? You don't know who Moshe Ndiki is?
I know you. That's more than enough. It's more than enough. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, he wants a party. Let's see. I want to see these videos. I'm not
You
quite
have
convinced.
to check out his YouTube.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, he seems pretty funny.
Can I please, pretty please go to him?
Okay.
Like, solo mission Nyana 007.
Tabo insisted that he wanted to plan Moshe's party. And, sometimes, we've been doing this for a while. You've got to just kind of let the leash go for a little. Sibi, go! Quickly! Hey! And then it, barks a bit too much and you've got to just pull back the leash and go, okay, I'm back, because it's the hostess. Just whatever you do, please don't embarrass us. Don't do what you do with David. Get your pink notebook ready. Get all the notes. I'm trusting you on this one.
She's always doubting me, taking jabs at me, so I had a point to prove. And this was my moment. Oh, wow. My friend is living. Yo, this YouTube thing. And here I think he was joking around. Yo. So he was shooting this video where he was telling people how happy he is. They've been following him. He's no longer irrelevant. He's a somebody, He came all the way from his village in the Eastern Cape to become someone in Joburg. It's like a Brenda Fassie story, actually.
So we're out here with Tabo Bluebird, the gayest gay in the world. I thought I was gay, but yeah, that guy has got nail polish and huge calves. Look at the cheekbones. Look at the face. Charles!
Why do you feel like a Christmas tree from Umtata?
I don't know.
I honestly don't understand why Tabo gets so excited every time he has to meet these celebrities. Do you not hang around them? I thought you were a fashionista.
You've gone from your days when you were like busy YouTubing a cell phone the whole time, and now you're living your best life. You have a whole crew and training you.
Dude, I used to shoot with the most snacks phone. And
I remember. In that snacks room you lived in. I remember, girl.
You know what? I'm not even going to start with you. What are we doing here today?
Yes, what am I doing here? Actually, I'm supposed to be doing something for you. Calling me up early in the morning, and I'm supposed to be sleeping.
Yes, we're going to have a braai. We're going to be celebrating 10,000 subscribers on YouTube because 10,000 subscribers is quite a big deal. It's a milestone for a YouTuber.
Chomi, I want to check out this place so I can see what I'm doing for you. And plus, Lorna, she stresses me so much.
Yeah,
That's the reason I'm the only man in her life,
Yeah,
Come,
also,
let's go check out this place.
also those eyelashes.
Now imagine them in your face every day. Friend, you love my brunette?
I love
it.
it.
You know one thing I love about Moshe? He's like that cheap box of wine that got you through varsity, but it's got a very close place in your heart. So Choma, like this party, do you want it to be Fikile Mbalula lavish or top billing presenter playing?
I would absolutely appreciate it if it was Brenda Fassie inspired.
Oh, yes. Okay, you're giving me some measures, something to work with. Character. He talks about life issues, like that moment when you go into the fridge and you find a tub of ice cream, you open it and it's leftovers. Now, Chomiam, you do the whole agony aunt thing.
Yes.
Go Bona magazine. What's that about?
Basically, people write in their problems about work, about relationships, about marriage, and I give them a very funny way of dealing with their problems because I literally believe that we should all be laughing at our problems because, who doesn't have
If you don't laugh at your problems, you will not get anywhere. Like, look at me, I stay laughing at Lorna. I want to know the details for the braai. What exactly do you want and who are you going to have here?
It's just, friends of mine that have been there through, thick and thin and just people that I enjoy their company each and every day. There's never a boring moment with them and we always diss each other when we're together. So it's going to be a very shady table.
I can't wait because, shade is my thing.
Oh, is it?
In my hood, they call me Shadra.
Where do you get
Yo, Chomam, this place is gorgeous though.
So this is definitely where I want to wine and dine. It's outside, it's outdoors. It kind of reminds me of the Garden of Eden, but without Eve. Like.
Now, friendship, this space, ufunani with the party.
Okay, cool. Since it's outside, I'm thinking fish braai, vibe.
Wow, didn't you leave fish years ago?
Yes, I did, but I don't want to become like a mini Tabo.
There's nothing mini about me,
Yeah,
okay?
I know, and you really do look like a Powerpuff Girl without the power.
Oh, I've got power somewhere else, hey. With the decor, I'm thinking of playing around the whole Mabru vibe, ne?
Okay.
Bring it back to life.
Okay.
Bring that Africanness, Ubuntu, into the whole vibe.
Okay, I'm not too sure where Ubuntu goes in, but okay, you do your thing, girl.
My friend, I'm not a philanthropist. What is your budget?
Okay, girl, I just bought a car, so let's not go over anything too grand.
But also, you wanna do some cellaring,
At least nothing beyond 3 grand.
Okay, fine, that I can work with. But that's like a nail appointment though, like.
Speaking about an appointment, when was the last time you had one? 2015?
Oh wow, you are so hateful. Okay, so I'm gonna go snoop around and see what I can use to add it to the party, ne? Because this space got things. Unumali la.
Yeah,
Like this
lavish. I want lavish.
It's terrible. Tubbsy was. How's it going there?
Every 5 minutes, lawns, I just breathed. Lawns, I just walked. Lawns.
So at least I've managed to figure out that a fish braai is going to do it. Barramundi is going to be our king and our hero. And I know Tabo always talks about like chicken wings. So maybe we'll give the black men some chicken wings because there ain't no thing like a chicken wing at a South African braai. And they're definitely gonna love that. Nice and spicy, kind of jerky, Jamaican vibes, you know? I think that's gonna work well. Okay, what kind of goes well with a good braai? Ah, nice. A slaw. I love a good Asian slaw. I think that will work really well. And of course, a dessert that echoes the flame grill theme. Rum grilled pineapple with a homemade ginger crumble and fancy bought ice cream. Anyway, I hope he doesn't mess it up. It's such a big responsibility. Okay, so let's plan a Brenda Fassie inspired party. I can't believe how funny Moshe is, and I'm only discovering him now. Clearly, you know, just like I only just discovered like On Fleek and like hashtags in 2017. Clearly, I take on some time, but never tell Tabo that. He needs to know that I'm always on point with everything. We're creating a Brenda Fassie inspired theme with the barramundi being the hero of the menu. I absolutely love Brenda, and I just remember a story. In true Brenda Fassie fashion, she was performing and giving us a star-studded performance. But of course, there was this person at the back. We'll call them Nzwagi or Bluebird, because you know, obviously I have a name for Tabo, and they'll be Tabo or Bluebird or whatever, who cares? But basically, this person was at the back like singing like, "Hi, Zena." And then she stopped the entire show. These were like thousands of people on there. And she was like, Nzwagi, it's the Brenda Fassie show. It's the hostess with Lorna Maseko. Soundman, can you please switch off Nzwagi's mic? Nzwagi never sang again for Brenda, and obviously the show went on. It's a Lorna Maseko show. Okay, Tabo, moving right along to my first dish. Ain't no thing like a chicken wing. You do love a good chicken wing when you go to any braai in South Africa. What I wanted to do that was kind of different here. I wanted them sticky, sweet and sour. I've got this beautiful hoisin sauce, which is going to kind of create and bring everything together. Hoisin is quite an Asian style sauce, sweet and sour, fermented, but it works with anything Asian. So I've got some tomato sauce, ain't nothing like a ketchup. When did South Africans ever start talking about ketchup, like trying to be like all bougie? Oh no, can I please get some ketchup? You've been to America once, it's still tomato sauce here at home. Okay, thanks. Then hoisin, some soy sauce, salt and pepper, some chili, coriander, and sesame seeds for kind of sprinkling on top, doing a bay of salt, bit of sesame seed. So we'll start off by mixing everything together into one bowl. Okay, that's stirred up nicely, and now we start with the chicken. And basically what I want to do is I just want to put a bit of salt and pepper on the chicken, and then I'm going to baste it and then kind of par cook it, and that's going to keep it quite moist and juicy. And so when we put on the braai, the sugars from the sauce aren't going to make it burn, you know what I mean? Because you still want them to look charred, but not like it was the first time you were braaiing, like some girls do that I've invited to my house. So that looks right about right. Okay, my little chickens, You're also my chickens because you're so cute and you always just tweet us. But keep tweeting us and tell us what you want us to cook on the Hostess SABC3 and we might just cook it. Okay, I've covered that with tin foil to kind of keep the moist in the chicken as I explained. And what I've just learned, and trying to always better myself for you guys, is that you always cover with the shiny side underneath. It's like, why don't you want the blingy part on top? But apparently, it makes the chicken wings even tastier, and the heat and something with science, which I didn't do, works. So just do it and then tell me about it. And these go into the oven for about 20 minutes before we have to baste them again. So dip below, dip below, dip below. And this goes inside. Goes inside. Taba! Oh, he's not here. Okay, I'll figure out another plan. Sometimes when you need him, he's not always here.
It's been such a long time since I had to deal with fish, I'm used to like boerewors for days. Yeah, why is this fish so pink? It looks like it goes for plastic surgery and skin lightening with kanyinbao. Wow. I see this fishmonger, he's standing there, and it's like, oh my word, someone needs to call SeaWorld because Shamu's on the loose. Oh, Gary, I need your help. I need fish like Cape Town needs water. So I'm throwing this fabulous fish braai from Moshe Ndiki, and I don't know what fish to get.
Okay, I can recommend red romans, silvers, and cabillaud. Cabillaud's a nice firm fish. If you butterfly it, open it on the braai, coals won't burn the skin too much, and it cooks beautifully.
So Gary, I was busy looking up about fish, and I heard that there's like a sassy fish, like one of those sassy fish.
Sassy is an organization that keeps control of what fish is taken from the ocean.
Sassy, I'm thinking a fish that's busy head bobbing, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
That's a beautiful fish for you.
Well, Gary, you sound like you know what you're doing. Pack it up for me, yeah. Butterfly it, mosquito it, ant it, whatever it is, I just need it. Hey, Lawrence, here's your fish.
Mom.
Fresher than your last relationship.
And that thing was so fishy, it was disgusting. But anyway,
wow.
I'm sure that tastes amazing. Tabo,
What?
this doesn't fit
Wait.
into the oven. I like big things, but this.
What about the ones that we bought last week?
Which ones?
These, Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
Lawrence, I'm your treasury here to rescue you.
So embarrassing. So the main course today is a beautiful barramundi, which has been deboned and butterflied, and we're going to stuff it with a whole lot of stuff. We've got some string, because sometimes you want to keep that thing tight and clean and in it, so that nothing gets spread out. Okay, so moving right along. What I'm going to start with is our beautiful jerk spice butter. Because you want it to have a little bit of a kick and a little bit of a vrr, because we're going to Jamaica, and it's so lovely there, and this is how I make it. Blend your butter with fresh oregano, garlic, allspice, paprika, cayenne pepper, then season to taste. Ladies and gentlemen, your jerk butter. I know, jerk is not the guy that left you for some of Tabo's chunk, but actually it's a Jamaican spice and you kind of put it together to get this butter. But we're not going to put this whole thing whole into the barramundi, we're going to cut it up like this. So basically what I also did is that I put this butter into the fridge just for a little while because it's kind of hard. You may just need to massage it a little bit so that it just gets a little bit softer. This is nice and pliable, and then you just want nice thick pieces to go onto the fish. Like so, circles of beautifulness. Just so that when they eat it, all they just taste is lovely jerk spice. I'm gonna start off with my lime slices. So on top like that, make it pretty because this barramundi, honey, needs a lot of help. This girl struggled to get out the sea, but Taba found her. Okay, then the butter, which when it melts, it's just gonna look absolutely amazing and taste phenomenal. And then our roast peppers, which have been charred and grilled and have a beautiful smoky flavor to them now. Like that. Barramundi is coming together very well. Okay, and then some parsley. Roundabout now, you'll probably want to wash your hands. Girl, that fish has me working overtime. Wet hands, buttery hands. That jerk has me doing all kinds of things. Okay, so for our beautiful sauce, which is literally just 3 ingredients, salt and pepper, Bob's your uncle, and we've got our beautiful sauce for our barramundi. Okay, that's beautifully mixed and into your serving bowl. Presentation is key. The bowl is blue because the fish is from the sea. Ladies and gentlemen, chickens and fishes. One love, one nation, one jerk, one great meal.
Ah, it's just perfect. Weekend special vibe. This house had everything I needed, no? And of course, Lons and I, we're not cheap. We like being affordable. Ooh. Hey, this is so my bro. My Moshe is gonna love this. I'm gonna make him wear this, actually. Wait, I need to call Lorna. Oh. Well, since Lorna's greatest ambition in life is to be my stalker, I had to let her know of all my whereabouts and everything that I was doing. So every 5 minutes, Lons, I just breathed. My Lons. So I found perfect hats. I'm gonna do the whole Brenda Fassie vibe. I wanted to show off my skills, and I wanted Lorna to trust me more because she's always doubting me, taking jabs at me, so I had a point to prove, and this was my moment.
Okay, so what I've done today is that I've created a beautiful Asian slaw for Moshe and his friends. The difference to the slaw is that I've added citrus. So I have grapefruit, pomelo, and orange. I know what you're thinking. Pomelo is not a girl that stole Taba's man. Pomelo is actually a citrus fruit that's in between orange and grapefruit. And I have cashew nuts, fennel. It's just a thing of slaw beauty, and this is how I made it. Mix all those colorful ingredients together and then top with citrus. Dressed with a mix of olive oil, honey, lemon juice, whole grain mustard, and season to taste. Finish off with an abundance of cashews for garnish. The hero of this garlic bread is the oregano, and we got it fresh. So it's butter, oregano, garlic, and this is how I made it. So simple. It's as easy as mashing all the ingredients together. Then scoop generously into your cut French loaf. Okay, so let's wrap these babies up and then get them ready for the coal to get them to melt and become something amazing. Can't get how funny this guy is. He's as funny as Bill Cosby before all the drama, but oh my gosh, he's hilarious. Oh, anyway, Moshe, you are such a star. I might just even hire you and just let Tabo go. Anyway, moving on right on to the dessert, which is so delicious. A beautiful ginger biscuit and pecan nut crumb. And I don't know about you, but I used to watch a lot of cooking shows before I had mine. I know. But guys, it's honestly very easy to make sand or crumb or whatever these chefs try to call it. Crumbs are easy. Just some biscuit, some pecan nut, a few things, butter, flour, into the blitzer. Bob's your uncle, or he's Bob Marley, or he becomes a crumb, but crumbs are easy. Okay, so my crumb is ready. My pineapple has been kind of marinating in this beautiful rum and sugary syrup. And of course, you know how good pineapple is good for you, and I don't need to repeat that. And I've got some mint just to color in some freshness. So let's plate up, starting with this beautiful crumb. Now that I've taught you how to make this delicious dessert, please tweet me, let me know how it went. Hashtag the Hostess, SCBC3. I want to see who you try to impress. Girls and boys, I've got to go to the party. There's still so much to do. Toodaloo, bonjour, bonsoir, goodbye, hambani gahle. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm going to the braai. Cheers! I honestly feel like the person that has to braai at any party is a slave to the party. You honestly have a stank face when you braai. You look like you're dancing to Babes or Dumo, because you know how, like, I don't know, I understand why black people always feel like they've got to dance like. Next time we're doing a braai party, Tabo, instead of going with Moshe and being fabulous, you're braaiing, my friend, let me tell you that.
Lorna was like a Burkisian in couture, you know? She was there and churning herself, flipping wings. And I'm like, yes, girl, do you, girl, because I ain't got time for any of that. So Moshe wanted to have a party with his closest friends where they could celebrate him. It's always all about Moshe. Moshe this, me this, me this. I'm so cute, I'm so this.
6,000 subscribers.
Moshe was so impressed. Like, I call him Moshe Obama because, you know, he's a lady of stature.
Guys, I don't have a plate. This looks bad. I love having you around all the time because the help, Mavs is so amazing. When you get to a level of 10,000 subscribers, you do something lavish.
You know when the food is so good. You don't even want a toothpick. Finger looking good.
Guys, I don't want to lie, Lorna did the damn with this fish. It almost looks like her eyelashes, like, Fukutu. My name is Lorna
And then you have Tao in the background. I'm coming, babe!
The party was amazing. All I could hear Moshe say is, "Oh my gosh, Lorna and her friend did so amazingly. Wow, it's so spectacular. Their food." Until he dissed me about my lash. Then I was like, "Whoop, watch it." But that didn't deter us from sticking within the allocated budget. Moshe, your car payment for the month is safe.
Hello, endorsements. Oh, hello. To love, to life, to everything.
Another one in the can, a Moshe type can. And how he would sign out this would be like, "From me, Moshe, and my YouTube channel." I don't know how he does it.